Hi there, welcome back to Japan, and specifically welcome back to the rooftop. I say welcome back, I don't think you've ever been here before. But anyway, I thought I'd talk to you about some changes that are going to happen on the channel, but you know, I didn't want to do one of those snazzy presentation videos that people do on a lot of YouTube channels, like branding. I like to keep this as a social thing, and I really love that even as the channel's grown and as there's less chance for me to communicate with everyone, we've really had some great discourse and talk on a lot of the videos. So anyway, I'm going to tell you about 4 new series of videos that we're going to start doing, and I want to get you guys to give opinions, to talk about it as usual. Everything's a conversation. I want you guys to be as involved as possible. And I'm also going to talk about some slight changes to what we already do, although it's not going to be that much different. Now, the first thing in regards to the videos, the first new series that we'll be doing, you've already actually got a little bit of a taste of it the other day, which is that when I first started doing music, I used to do a lot of mashups of songs, and I want to do a little bit more of that. I posted one which was the Aerosmith Baby Metal one the other day, and a lot of people liked it, got a really good response, lots of views. It seems like something which is fun for me to do. People seem to enjoy it, so I'm going to start trying to do one of them every week if possible. So one thing I wanted to ask you guys if you could help with is I've got a fairly good collection of acapellas, vocal only tracks for Japanese songs, but I wanted to get more. If you guys have any or know where I can get them, please tell me, because I would like to get my hands on more of them. I've got loads of instrumentals, but if you've ever worked in music, you probably know it's easier to extract an instrumental from a recording than it is to extract an acapella. In fact, it's very difficult to extract an acapella from a song. So if you know of any way or any collections of songs that there's acapellas of in Japanese songs, that would be great. But that's something I want to do regularly, so give me opinions on that. Second thing, this is actually probably of all of them, this is the only one that actually won't be too regular. It's more of a if and when I can. You got a slight taste of this. This one didn't get so many views, but I did. We used to do this a while ago, which was talking to street musicians and recording their music and putting their details online so that you can see Japanese street musicians. And there's loads of interesting things. I've been doing some more of that. There's more coming up. Everything from like local idol groups all the way up to local rock bands and jazz bands and everything. So I wanted to post some more of those. It didn't get too many views the last time, but I thought this is a really good service. It's something I like doing. I like to connect the fact that we talk about famous artists with also talking about up and coming artists or just local artists who do great music but don't maybe get the recognition they deserve. It's also great for you guys to see some of the more real stuff happening in Japan. So maybe they won't get so many views, maybe I won't be able to post them regularly because it's if and when I find someone, but I will be posting them. Now the third one, this is one I'm very excited about. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, or if you remember us from back when it was a radio show, or basically if you've just been going through the old videos, you might remember Bubbles. Bubbles being a slightly more, how do I put this? He gets interesting reactions. He's an Irish comedian. He hits all of the stereotypes. He's good at comedy and drinking. And he paints quite a picture when he talks. So he's going to be touching on some different things, not so much on music, maybe a little bit of music. He has been enjoying Ladybeard, I hear. I haven't seen that video yet. But he's going to be doing some reactions to mainly pop culture things, interesting things that are a little bit different from maybe what I talk about, connecting with Japan and just as a general with more otaku culture, just kind of strange things. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of what he comes up with anyway, but it'll be nice because it'll be good to complement what I do. We're thinking at the moment that he's going to be doing 2 videos a week, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. But we've started working on that about a month ago, trying to get the whole idea for it. We didn't want to announce it yet because we wanted to make sure it's something he could do regularly, and it seems like he will be. So he's started recording already, and I'm looking forward to starting to let those come out in the next couple of weeks. Now, the 4th program that we're going to be working on, this one's going to be one that hopefully we'll be posting about once a month, and that will be, usually I just like this, just talk. But we're looking to do about 20 minutes to half-hour documentaries once a month talking about things that are interesting in regards to music, specifically Japanese music, maybe talking about a specific artist or something like that. They'll be more edited, more well-written, more scripted. Again, they're open so that you guys can tell us what you think and we can have a discourse about everything, a discussion about everything, but hopefully they're going to be really interesting videos of their own. The first one that we're working on at the moment is one where we're talking about the differences between Western music and Japanese music. I mentioned this briefly in the comments to one of the videos before, and you guys seem to be really liking the idea, the few comments I got in reply to that. So this would be something where it will be more of a detailed piece, showing examples, listening to different types of music, talking about opinions, research, various things like this, and also just, about generally opinions, what we think. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I think we can get some really great ideas, because sometimes when I'm talking about things on the video, because they're unedited, we don't get quite as much detail in there as we want, and maybe sometimes they get a bit rambly, so it'll be nice to have something which is just direct, produced, and we can really make a case for a way of thinking and open it up for discussion. So those are the 4 things that we're doing. Now the final thing I wanted to mention, this is more of a change to what's already in play, the reaction videos already do. I don't really want to change anything about those in theory, because they seem to be doing well. You guys seem to enjoy them. There's no point messing up with the formula. But one thing that I'd noticed, which I find quite difficult, we have our main artists who, whenever we react to them, whenever I react to them, we get great responses, loads of views, loads of discussion, things like, Baby Metal, Band-Maid, to a degree, Bish, Wagaki Band. You guys know these ones. I'm sure you can see on the channel which ones are getting the responses. Perfume as well, actually. Then we have some smaller artists who, when we drop them, obviously, like I was saying about local artists, when we drop those videos, we get less reactions to them, but I don't want to skip doing that. I want to spend more time talking about, well, not more time, but more time than I am at the moment, talking about those artists and doing videos that maybe don't get so many views, but open us up to new audiences, get more people into the discussion, really spread what we're doing to people who maybe don't get to see reactions to their favourite artists so much. And there's a lot of artists who I posted reactions to I thought would get quite a good reaction, but it turned out that they're known in Japan, but no one outside of Japan knows them. So they could be artists with really good success, but everyone's like not really noticing it. So there are some great ones. I mean, everything from like Wednesday, Campanella, Old Sky, Silent Siren. Yeah, there's just been a lot of those ones. You can hear the loud motorbike, can't you? No film studios here. So, shut up. So anyway, what I was thinking of doing is, depending on how quickly we can produce the videos, we're thinking of doing 6 videos a week on the artists that we know you guys like. The guys that I can't speak now, that motorbike's really thrown me. The artists that we know you guys like, the ones that will be surefire for getting views, keeping the channel up on its status, and obviously, like I say, you guys like these artists, so we want to talk about things that you're infused about, that you've got a passion for. And then, like I say, doing 6 of those a week, so maybe 1 a day and then 1 day off, and then 3 a week looking at artists who we don't expect to get much views for, but that you guys can check out with us, and that maybe their fans will be able to come across and join the discussion with us guys as well. So it's partly a commercial thing, I'm not going to lie. We do want to grow the channel. This is all non-profit. You know that we get copyright claims on everything, even if it doesn't get blocked, we get copyright claims on everything, so we can't make a huge amount of money, but we want to make it something where everyone can enjoy coming along. We want to make it good for everyone, and obviously we know who our regulars are, so we will continue to show you love and make sure that you get replies to your comments as much as we can, because you guys always leave fantastic comments. Anyway, so this is basically it. We've got 4 new ideas for video shows coming along, 2 that we tested, 2 that we know are going to be great anyway and that we're working on. Pretty sure it's going to be regular. We're going to, the thing I was going to mention is, as well, we're going to try and build a schedule for this, so every week you know roughly what comes out when. You know when Bubbles is going to have his Irish crazy mad videos where he's just insulting everything. You're going to know when you're going to have your 6 songs that you guys are almost definitely going to be into. You know we're going to have 3 songs by artists who you don't know so much. You know which weeks we'll be able to drop that, like a little documentary, hopefully once a month. You'll know what's coming when. That's the intention, so there'll be some sort of scheduling to it as well. Anyway, like I said at the beginning, and thank you if you're still watching, I want you guys to chip in. I know there's not a huge amount to say, because I've kind of already just sort of detailed what we want to do, and it doesn't involve taking anything away from what we've already got, so I would be surprised if anything here is contentious. But I just want to know if you guys have any suggestions. Like I say, in regards to the mashups and the remixes, if you guys know where I can get some acapellas, or if you can drop me anything, that'd be fantastic. Or even some suggestions, but obviously suggestions depend on whether I can get the tracks to begin with. But the big thing is, I really want to know what you guys think. If there's anything that you can suggest, anything extra, if we can do it, we will. But either way, as always, we always read all the comments. And this is one of those videos where I definitely will be trying to reply to every single comment if I can. I don't expect this video to get too many views, because, it's not going to have too much appeal with people who are not already regulars. Anyway, thank you for sitting and listening to all of this. I'm aware we're coming up to 10 minutes now, but as always, really appreciate that this channel had such a fantastic vibe to it. Wouldn't have kept on doing it if it wasn't for that. Like I say, the fact that people come in and they give, like, even if there's a tone that they're slightly pissed off with my review, I like the fact that even if I leave a review where I say I don't really like a song too much, people come in and they try and convince me, they try and give me their opinions. I love that. And I love that basically there's very little hate, it's just all kind of love and enjoyment for music and artists. So as always, this is central. You guys are important to it, and I don't mean that as just some sort of come along with us slogan thing. I mean that because, like I say, this isn't a profit thing. We're doing this for the enjoyment. If we could make some money, that would be great, but we kind of already know we can't. So if you're on board and if you like it, then it's all the much more fun for us. It gives us a reason to do it. So anyway, for now, I'm going to stop waffling. Thank you for joining me on the rooftop. Maybe you just want to see more of me on the rooftop. I don't know. But either way, for now, from Japan, ciao.